projects can be pretty daunting, but in Ingrid Abramovich's new book, Restoring a House in the City, you will find a lot of information, advice, and inspiration. We met up with the design expert at a fabulous brownstone in Brooklyn, where she takes us through part of a 20-year restoration journey.
We're on Pierpont Street in Brooklyn Heights, in New York City, and this is a brownstone from the 1860s. It belongs to Catherine Scott. She's an interior designer who bought 2 floors of this house when she was in her 20s. This house had been renovated a lot over the years. A lot of the period detail was missing. She had a romantic vision of returning it to what it would have looked like in the 19th century.
This brownstone is just one of the homes profiled in Ingrid's new book, Restoring a House in the City, which is a wonderful guide to renovating in great style.
Detail can really make a house, and one detail that I love is right at the front entrance. I want to show it to you. So this bell looks like it's been here for 150 years when the house was built, but actually Catherine found it in an antique store and saved it for years until she was able to find somebody who could attach it to the entrance of her house, and now it looks like you would pull these knobs and some huge chime would ring inside the house, but actually it's incredibly modern. It's totally wired. This is the front parlor of the house, and one of the things about restoring an old house is you almost have to be like a detective. If there have been changes over the years and you're trying to put it back, try to figure out what it would have looked like originally in the 19th century.
The kitchen was moved up from the garden level where it would have been a servant's kitchen.
Her family gave her tons of heirloom china. It's all displayed gorgeously in these cabinets, and they're very tall. The ceiling, I think, is 15 feet high, and she reaches the top using this library ladder. It's both practical and gorgeous.
When Catherine originally bought 2 floors of this house in her 20s, she really couldn't afford to splurge on interior design at that time.
She would come up with ways to have beautiful effects for the low budget that she had left after she bought the house. One of the things she loves is silk wall coverings, and she said, I wish I had a bedroom that was covered with silk, but I don't have the money. So instead, she came up with a strié paint effect. That's basically use a comb and comb the paint. It's actually really easy to do, and it does really look like silk until you touch it. You realize it's just paint.
She discovered some great ideas from homes in Newport, Rhode Island.
One of the things she saw there, hidden doors. So where's the closet in this room? It's hidden inside the wall. Well, you come into a house like this, it looks gorgeous, it's daunting, but in fact, most of the homeowners in my book did not do it in one fell swoop.
In fact, this house has taken close to 20 years to renovate, and it's not quite done yet.
What anybody who wants to renovate an old house, you have to start, you have to start with the least sexy things, unfortunately, the plumbing, the electrical, the roof, and put your money there. You know, you can paint beautiful colors, but you have to have a solid foundation.
After that, Ingrid says you can start to tackle your favorite rooms one by one. And Restoring a House in the City is published by Artisan, and it's available in bookstores now.